This is one of the most exciting times in Dynasty leagues. Rookie drafts are happening, people are making moves, ads, drops, making trades, and of course you are looking at the taxi squad of your roster or the end of your bench, and you're trying to figure out, who am I stashing? Who am I trading away for whatever I can get? Or who am I just cutting from my roster? Today, I'm bringing you my favorite Dynasty League stashes. So the first guy on the list is honestly not a guy you're probably going to cut. He's probably not even on your taxi squad. He's on your bench, but it's Tyler Allgeier. Now, after the bye week last season, sure, it was only a month. It was 4 games. He averaged as the running back 12 in fantasy football. He can make an impact on the ground. He is a highly efficient, big play type running back for this offense, and he's shown that he can actually make an impact through the air as a receiver, as a pass blocker, so he's going to be a workhorse level running back when he is on the field. Sure, that's going to maybe be few and far between, but this is one of the most running back heavy offenses in the entire NFL, and Tyler Allgeier is one of those guys who I think could have flex appeal even if Bijan Robinson's healthy. Now, if Robinson goes out for any reason, we're not hoping for that, but if he gets injured for some reason, Tyler Allgeier is a top 15 running back in fantasy football, and I'm planting my flag on that right now. Really, the only way I'm not stashing Tyler Allgeier and I'm actually moving on from him is if I can get like a 2024 second. You're not really going to get a lot for him because people are going to point to, obviously, Bijan Robinson, and I get it. I think Allgeier is going to have more of an impact than people are expecting. It's not going to hurt Bijan Robinson. He's probably going to see 300 plus touches, but I think Allgeier could have flex appeal, bye week fill-in appeal, and again, he has the upside of being the most valuable handcuff in fantasy football right now. The next guy on my list is a guy who might be on your waivers. He might be on your taxi squad depending on the draft capital that you've invested in him when you drafted in your league, if it was earlier in the summer last year or not. But it's wide receiver for the Houston Texans, John Metchie. Obviously, last year, it was a huge hit for those of us who drafted early because we got him in the early second round of most of our rookie drafts. He was my rookie wide receiver 6 coming out of last 2 years ago, and he lost all last year because of his cancer diagnosis. Now, I still believe in the talent. I think he could fill in immediately as the slot wide receiver for the Houston Texans, and ultimately, what you look at with John Metchie's profile is he is a playmaking wide receiver. He's dealing with probably Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Robert Woods, no one who is demanding targets at the wide receiver position when you look at the Houston Texans offense. So I think John Metchie, if he is fully healthy, fully recovered from this cancer diagnosis, could be a surprising play. Flex appeal, maybe flirt with wide receiver 3, wide receiver 2 numbers, depending on if he is fully healthy, like I said. All right, the next two guys I'm going to kind of pair together because we're talking about the tight end position. The first one is Jelani Woods, tight end for the Indianapolis Colts. He could have this tight end position, tight end job, largely to himself in 2023. He shared it with Mo Alley-Cox. He dealt with injuries in 2022, but he's got Anthony Richardson now. He's 6'7", 253 pounds. He's an absolute freak. He could be a major target in the red zone, and he could actually be a safety net for Anthony Richardson over a Josh Downs, especially early in the 2023 season. I like Jelani Woods to flirt with tight end 1 numbers in 2023, and he could be even more than that in 2024 as he builds chemistry with Anthony Richardson. Now, the next guy took a hit when the Giants added Darren Waller, but Darren Waller has dealt with injuries in his career. He is now over 30 years old. Daniel Bellinger is a guy who came on and showed some flashes in his rookie season with the New York Giants. I think he actually could get some decent playing time. And if people are talking about Darren Waller being the number 1 target for the New York Giants, outside of maybe Saquon Barkley, I think Daniel Bellinger could also be in that conversation if Darren Waller were to miss time. So if you're in a tight end premium league, I'm fine having him on your roster. If you're in a 1 QB league, he's probably more of a taxi squad guy, but he could definitely flirt with the low-end tight end 1 numbers, maybe sneak into the tight end 10 range if Darren Waller were to go down in PPR league. So thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to be kind, do good, and I'll see you next time. Peace.